Let's orchestrate and win an awesome prize. Today we apply a super simple yet inspiring formula for creating an orchestral cue that perfectly fits into a mellow, melancholic type of movie scene. We'll write a theme from scratch in 4 easy steps and then compare it to 3 more versions of the same recipe I prepared before to hear more nuances and possible use cases of the recipe. At the end, we'll vote on the version that turned out best and combine it with a great giveaway. What fun! The orchestral formula we are using is taken from the orchestration recipes, one of the most brilliant resources for music education I've seen so far. They're wonderful composing cheat sheets where each recipe is crafted with love and care. And the best thing, you can win it today. Philip Johnston, the author of the recipe, kindly provided us with one orchestration recipe's volume of choice for the winner. That's either volume 1 or volume 2. Watch more of the video to find out how exactly you can enter. Alright, we're ready to dive in. Let's take a listen to what's on the menu today. Ooh, very intimate sound. It's a simple combination of a harp doing strummed chords every bar and a horn and oboe playing a loose, meandering duet of melody and counter-melody on top of a bed of soft strings. The oboe is a great choice here to add a longing emotional quality. As a first step, I recreated the chorus example with my sample libraries. This helps me tremendously to understand how the recipe works and how the individual steps function to form the orchestral color of the end result. Taking the time to apply the recipe with my own workflow makes it stick much better in my memory compared to simply reading it and moving on. I can't recommend enough that you put your knowledge into practice. Step 1. Harp. We want to have the harp play 1 chord per bar, with the root note mostly staying the same and only occasionally changing. The recipe says the chord should be gently strummed, so usually I'd record this manually with my MIDI keyboard. However, just a few days ago, the new Studio One update dropped and now includes a chord strumming function. Let's try it out. We step record the chords and then drag the top note while holding down Ctrl and Alt or Command and Option on Mac to create a smooth upwards movement. Nice and easy. Step 2. Horns. Our horn melody stays in the low dynamics and should have enough long notes and pauses to give space for the oboe melody later on. Step 3. Oboe. Now, the oboe fills the empty spaces and complements the motifs and melodic elements of the horn. They loosely go hand in hand and are allowed to have a few rhythmic differences every now and then to maintain the mellow atmosphere of wandering around with your melancholic feelings. Step 4. Strings. In order to make the strings soft and fluffy enough so that they fit nicely in the background, we'll go con sordino. You know, that little mute thing strings players can put on their instrument to make it sound softer. We could of course spread out the individual voicings to the violin, viola, cello and basses, especially if we expanded this piece to be used in a production. But for the sake of simplicity, an ensemble patch will give a great result too. The chord notes mainly mimic those of the harp from step 1, just without the strumming. I make sure to hold the notes that stay the same during a chord change for a more floating sound. Before we listen to the entire thing, it's giveaway time. We will listen back to the course example, then 3 themes I composed before the video, and finally the full version we've just created. You decide which one you think turned out best. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Write 1 comment and let me know your favorite. From all comments of this video, I will use a random comment picker after exactly 7 days to select 1 winner. Only 1 entry per person, please. The comment picker detects multiple entries. After 7 days, that's next Sunday, I will reply to your comment on YouTube and get you in touch with Philip from the Orchestration Recipes. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to help me organize things like this more frequently. And in case you didn't win this time, the Orchestration Recipes are affordable and totally worth the money. Now, let's listen to our voting candidates. Did you cast your vote in the comments? Great! Now go and write your own versions of the recipe to give your composer brain cells a little boost. See you soon!